Hello. I think I did this properly. Did I? I did. Good to know. Okay. Hello. It's been a while. Oh, God. Not instantly destroying everything. Just kidding. Everything's fine. Hello. It's been a while. I've been avoiding doing stuff. No, I haven't. I've just been busy away for a while. Now I'm here again. And, because all of the stuff I want to do, I require other people to be in the video. I'm doing a stream today. So, yeah, also, it's kind of important, good stream, hopefully. I don't know if this sound is going to be too loud. I really don't know how to fix that yet, so we'll figure that out. But for now, here. And I still need to fix this bottom thing, too. There's some problems going on. Then we're just gonna do, and then bam. Okay, it's like nothing happened. It's all good. We're all good. Okay. My vacation, it's been going good. I'm like finally back now. Like I've been gone for like 2 months, a month and a half. Not even a month and a half. Like a month and a week. But now I'm back, and now I'm ready to knock out all of my work and do all this fun stuff. Really excited. I'm getting a mic stand, so hopefully you won't hear the computer anymore, you'll just hear like this. It's just I can't hold my microphone and draw at the same time, so, but, so, yeah, that'll be coming this weekend, and I'm supposed to be recording this weekend, maybe, more in the style of that, like, Genshin Impact video, because people really liked that, so I gotta go bother people. But today we're gonna be doing hands. Now, I was supposed to prepare for this. I did not prepare for this. I just, so that's always a good sign. So, I've been doing other stuff. I kind of just forgot to prepare, I guess. I said I was going to, and then I never did, so, that's fun. I'm going to pull up some Pinterest references then. Also, I moved us back, because this was going to be at like 1, but then I changed my mind, because I have other things happening. Okay, I would show my Pinterest, but it's kind of weird. So, okay. Hands. What do hands? What even are hands, Like, what even are they? Thank you. It's really cool being 17. I feel old. Not really. It feels kind of normal, I guess, whatever. Hands. Difficult. See, I know I've watched a few videos on hands. But like I've failed to do so right before starting this. So we're just gonna grab a lot of different, my plan was to like go through like how Ethan Becker teaches how to draw hands, and then how like other people teach you how to draw hands, and just do whatever I would think works. But whenever I did hand studies in the past, it's like there's so many different ways to like break it down, and it's annoying, and I hate it all. So, but it's just, a lot of, for me, it's just figuring out how I want to simplify hands, I guess. So, it's just gonna take me a bit to grab some stuff. Also, like, the great thing about hands is you've got them right in front of you, so we don't really need to be looking at all of these crazy references. But it's more fun this way, Okay, hold on. Hands. I need more hands. hands, drawing. Nope, not just drawing. I want hands in there too. Okay. I hope everyone's having a good day. Why do I look up drawing hands and I get shoes? What even is that? Okay. See, like, the internet can teach you to do anything. It's great. But that's honestly what kind of makes it overwhelming for me personally, is that it's like, it should be super easy to learn how to do things, but it's not. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sniffling too much. It's like I turn on the camera and or I start streaming and immediately my allergies are like, oh, you wanted to have a good day? Not anymore. Okay, this should be plenty. I feel like this is enough. We're fine. I'm dying. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, let us organize these things, because now that's what I have to do. I think first we're gonna... What? There's nothing on this layer. Oh, okay. First, let's just look at this. What is this image telling us? Elbows are just knees for your arms, so that makes hands, feet of your upper body, conclusion, shoes. Exactly. Yes, I agree. How to draw hands. Full hands. What? Step 4? Step 4? Why am I starting with step 4? Hold on. Pinterest. Use Minton as guideline. Okay. I'm doing this like the worst way possible, but it's okay. We're still gonna get somewhere today, guys. Okay. Here, without anything, here is how I would draw a hand, right? If I were to, like, no idea what, like, oh, I'm just gonna draw a hand for funsies, here's how it would go. I would draw, like, box, maybe. And then you've got here, right? And then you've got this happening here, and then it kind of does like this. And then you've got like this, and then this, your middle finger is usually bigger, so it's like this, and it's like this, and it's like this. And I see people do this way, where they like do all the circles, and for each of your like joints and whatever those are called. I don't know, but they do like this, you know? So I guess you'd have 2 there, and then you've got the top there, and then you've got there, and then you've got there. And like this works, you know, but like, oh, yeah, you get the point, right? My thing is just when you draw it on human person, it's not going to be that big, so you have to like simplify it down, and I'm like, how? So that's kind of where, if I can draw really good hands like this, then it should be, no, not this, but you know, we're just drawing today. It's almost like that's how streams work, but yeah. So I'm just gonna go through each of the images I grabbed and see if I can learn at least one thing from each of them. Let's go. Okay, so let's hold on. Let's do a white background. Let's make it easy for everyone. And boop. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Nope, this one. There we go. How to draw hands. Okay, so there, we've skipped many steps here, but let's go with this one. Yeah, let's go with this. Well, okay, let's go with this. So I'm using just a line, not even anything. Okay. So I do remember a few things from Ethan Becker video, or I think it was Ethan Becker. It's kind of just like drawing a line wherever because they all do that there, you know. See, there's like a line right here. I know I took notes of it somewhere. Hold on. Grab my handy dandy notebook, aka my sketchbook. Yeah, so I have these drawings of hands, and it's kind of like just kind of like you got the hand and then you figure out, yeah, you've got like the box. Well, this is like when in Daddy One Finger Yowdy, you know, that fun trick where you just, a lot of artists like to do it. So like in here, you've got, that's one little box thing, sort of. Okay, but let's see, like here, if we look at this, we've got, let's go in red, we got this. Just give me like 20 minutes, guys. I'll get more. Yeah, I'll start to make more sense once I talk longer, maybe. We got box here. Let's see. Look, wow. And then you've got that there, and then that there. I would just go with box there, and like box up there. So let's see what we can do. So we've got box, and then we've got the box kind of gives into another box, and then another box that goes like this, so it's mini box. Oh dang, I'm really quiet. Why did no one say something? Try not to be super quiet. Okay. Where'd my mouse go? Oh. Okay, maybe I sound a little louder now. Hopefully. Okay, no, it's better now, maybe. Okay. Weird hand logic. That might not be helpful. Okay. Maybe I'm overcomplicating this. Probably, for sure. Okay, let's try again. Box. Well, okay, let's see. So we've got box. That's the hand. Then this is the wrist, which is like a cylinder, right? And then you've got the thumb is doing this. Oh, and then let's put this in there. And then, hey yo, look at that. And then, bam. We see that the top of the box is kind of where the top of the thumb is, so we can do this. And we're sort of getting a thumb. And this finger goes up. Down, and the rest of these, like the thing shows us, are kind of just like this over and over again. Okay, so we're gonna try constructing like, and I say we as in me, but like if you're following along, I mean that's kind of the whole point. Hold on. Okay, so from this one, oh gosh, water. Okay, so this one you've got like a box, and then you've got cylinder, and then you've got like thumb, and then box, and then thing, and then thumb. Okay. That's what that taught us. Maybe. We'll see. Boop. There's that one. We can come back to it later. Okay. We're going in the most random order here, so it makes no sense. But it's okay. Well, maybe I should go through them. Let's go through them. Okay, let's go to this one. Oh, this one's by the same person. There we go. Look at this consistency. I know what I'm talking about. No, I don't. Okay. Oh, so they're saying wedge. Okay. Flop. Just kidding. I don't know this. Bam. Wedge. Thumb. Out of nowhere, just a thumb. Okay. Thumb. Mitten. A mitten. Okay, yeah, the mitten is a very helpful trick. The whole glove mitten thing. Okay. Boo. And then they also have the one and downy, one fingy outy happening right here. And then they go with the fingers. Yeah, I was drawing a bit earlier, so I sort of got a warm-up in. It's not really a warm-up, but a while ago I did like warm-up streams in the mornings. So like I forced myself to draw throughout the day. I might go back to doing those. It kind of just depends. I really need to get my my summer work done, sadly. Okay. I'm adding too much space there, but you know. Okay. Then it's like here with this finger. It's pretty chonky. And then this finger's like here. Pretty chonky as well. Yeah, this doesn't work for the angle that I'm going for. I would need the fingers to be bigger, like this big, you know. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, why is it so far away? Okay. 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 See, like, what even is it? What even is a hand? Why does one hand? Let's try different. Maybe if I just by osmosis, it'll work better if I can actually see what I'm doing a little bit better. Okay. My problem was going from here to here, you know? Like, how does one draw? We'll figure out, maybe. Some ways, like, break down the fingers a lot, and then others are like this, so I just hate doing the freaking in-between space. It looks so weird. Okay. So I've made claws again, but let's see if we can find the one that breaks it down a bit better. And if I didn't grab one that breaks it down a bit better, then we'll figure it out. Okay. Maybe not this one yet. That's just a hand. I think the rest of these I just grabbed hands. Oh, wait, hold on. Those are not hands. I mean, those are hands, but they're not. They're not. This has finger stuff. Break up and simplify. Okay. I will do that. The palm is a pentagon. Wow. The finger have 3 parts. Yep. Very bendy. Okay. Let's try this principle with there's a hand right there. I'm gonna tilt it. We're gonna do this. Now using what this little drawing says, we're gonna try to do that. Okay, so now let's go back to here. So for me, like, I see that first line and I'm like, oh, okay, I know what's happening. Line. We've got like our box shape sort of happening, and then you've also got your like mitten glove thing happening, and then you've got your stick out. Just break up into 3, and then you get that. And so I guess that's like one point of the thing, and then you get like there. So you'd have like 1 bendy point, 2 bendy points. So then you get that, and then you get 2nd bendy point. So it's like 1, 2. I can't count, but it's okay. See? Okay, we're just gonna do more drawovers. Drawovers are gonna help me out for a bit. We're gonna keep this little guy up. And put those 2 in a folder to hide away forever. Come on, hands. Oh, this will be a fun one. I feel like I've drawn this hand 5 million times. Let's see. So, darker purple. We've got pentagon shape thing, whatever. Also got our cylinder. We've also, we can see, we've already got the thumb is sort of like a whatever you want to call that. And then you've got like, it was like, boop. The thumb kind of does like this, and then it does that curve thing, and then it goes up. So if we look at the like cartoon hands right here, see how they do the thumb like that, you know? Can't see. They do the thumb like this. They bend that thumb. Makes it easier to see. So we can kind of replicate that when we do whatever the heck I was doing that's not showing up. See, look, it's got that little bump. It's got that little bump. Looking better. And see, we can clearly see the 1, 2, 3 here. What I was trying to explain earlier, but I don't know how words work, so. Then you've got like this one there, that one there, and that one's coming up at us, but we can also sort of take that and curve it like that, like we did for the thumb. You could also do it right here too. Could curve that up if you wanted to. See? Gives it more depth, I guess. Then see? Nub thing. Another nub thing. An actual finger. And then this one's really hard to see, but it's right there. Nub. Can't really see that, but bam. So, sort of a hand. You could also like contour line it out. That might actually be really helpful, just to figure out what ways it's moving in space. I guess, I don't know. Okay. Next hand. More successful. Only an hour and a half more to go of drawing hands. Yay! Okay. Let's take the, hold on. I'm wearing a bracelet. Not very professional. Okay. Especially when I'm drawing on a tablet. Not what I wanted. We're gonna take a look at the cartoon hands for a second, just because that'll be fun. And maybe even honestly a little easier to break down, maybe not. So they've got their box / wedge. Then they've got their win and downy, one fingy outie going on here. So they've got their little mitten, which I usually break up into 2 now. And then this is kind of just like there. And this is like the thumb triangle with the point. And then the fingers are just like going up, like so. They're kind of just like choosing a thing and going off of it, you know? Okay, and then they're doing that little whatever that's called thing there. And then this one's thicker, so we've got cylinder, we've got octagon shape, whatever you want to call it, no, pentagon, pentagon, square, whatever you want to call it, and then you've got your one part of your mitten and your other part of your mitten. Then you've got the thumb, which is doing like this coming out towards us. And then you've got whoops, which those are, don't even worry about those. So then we've got like, you know, it's gonna be like there and there. And the finger's gonna be like here, there, there. How close am I? Pretty close. And then the thumb, like right there. So yeah, that one. Look at this one. This one they're showing that they use a 3D box, which is always good. But you can also just even be smart and realize that you're already making it 3D, you know. But so this one's also got the Win and Daddy One Fingy Outie going on. It's got its little mitten, which is kind of weirder. I would say it's more curved like that. Maybe like that. It's really small. Got the thumb triangle with the sort of line thing going on. This finger was like this. Seeing if I can draw it from memory just a little bit and seeing how close I can get. And also what looks realistic. Yeah, and then doing the same thing with that one. Like so. Gives us this. That looks like that would maybe work. And then this is gonna be like that because you've got your 1, 2, 3. That one's really big in comparison to the other. Where am I? In comparison to the other ones. But it works, sort of, you know. Okay. Oh, and don't forget your little hand butt thing going on there. Next one. We've got cylinder. Pentagon, octagon, square. You've got your glove. Your glove is doing this, and then your glove's doing this. You've got your thumb triangle. And you got your wham, and then everything else. It's being weird, but like from here you can still tell that it's gonna be like this, you know? You can still see it. So that's what's important, is when we break it down, that's what we want to see. This one, we've got square. Thing. Cylinder. Win and Daddy One Fingy, no, the glove part 1, glove part 2, and then thumb being weird. You can still sort of see that the fingers are gonna go like that, and that. And that's what they do. What? So, yeah, hands. I'm already tired. Okay. Slide doesn't have anything on it. What? Okay. Now do I have real hands that we're looking at? Real hands. Real hands. Those two are real hands. This is what? Another way of showing how to draw. Is that using math? Math is for the weak. Just kidding. But yeah, you can mathematically, just like when you do proportions of the figure, you can also do that with your fingers and your hand. But I think that's a little harder there. Well, you know, just because I don't know how to do it. But it's not that it's not helpful. It's just a lot of work. I'm gonna give my brain a little break by just drawing whatever this is right now. Hello, just popping in for a second. That's okay. Thank you for the birthday wishes. And yes, math is for the weak or the very strong, but I wouldn't tell them that. Okay, I just realized we could kind of practice hands, or I could show you why I struggle with hands, I guess. I don't know. Or let's try. Let's try using the principles so far to make this person look a little bit more like they have hands or something. Okay. But see, like, I'm good at doing this hand. Like, this is, like, you can tell what's happening here, you know? But, like, any farther than this, and I don't want to do the hand. Exactly. This is, Chad moves right here, I guess. I don't know. So, yeah. Frick math. No one likes it. Okay. So, and you should always take references. But, so I'm just gonna hold up my... Great thing with hands is you can do it really easily. Pockets forever. Pockets forever is not a bad idea. Or, you can just, like, hide it behind the back or just do, like, different angles. There are ways around it, for sure. Pirate, you could do pirate. Mittens. Mittens is also a good way to do it. Many ways to solve the problem of hands that involve just not drawing them. Yes, a lot of people point out in their thing that hands look like mittens. Wait, here, see? They say mitten right here. But that's too much logic for me. There we go. See, these hands aren't horrible. I just have to, like, give hands a chance, you know? I feel like I haven't given them enough of a chance. But they don't really deserve one. Alright. These aren't looking... This one's not gonna look too bad, probably. Oh, there we go. See, we're gonna do a wedge, wow, to make it easier. Ugh. And then, bam. See, like, the good thing is, drawing digitally, you can always shrink stuff down, because that looks really weird, size-wise. And I'm kind of drawing like that other hand thing that we referenced earlier. Because that looked fun. That, like, blocky way of doing it. Probably a little too blocky, but it's okay. The thumb doesn't blend in as much. See, that's the thing. I want to draw really geometrically, but then there's, like, one thing that I don't draw geometrically, and then it kind of looks weird. It's not like this, is it? No, it's not. The way I have to think. Okay. Oh, it's the... Oh, I bet if I do this. Look, I'm cheating for now, but I won't cheat later. Oh, that looks weird too. Okay. Maybe we just erase and try to redraw that. We've got 1, 2, 3. 3 little thingies. Okay. That sort of works. You know? It's a hand. It's a hand, boys. Ladies and gentlemen, we've made a hand. That kind of looks like a hand. Now I don't want to... Yeah, we can... The way that this hand's kind of moving, it looks like it's gonna be here. Yeah, my traditional art is like, a lot better than my digital art. I don't do a lot of, like, finished sketches. I don't do a lot of finished stuff traditionally, but I have, like, a page open in my sketchbook right now, and, like, the people drawn on this page look, like, 10 times better than anything I do digitally, in my opinion. Well, not 10 times, but, like, I think it's just the way, like, the tactile sense of it. Oh, hey, look, I just drew hands in this page. Why didn't I just flip to this one and see what I did here? Interesting. Yeah, I tried doing the whole drawing traditionally and then going to make it digital, but I always would, like, draw on the wrong layer, so I kind of just, stopped doing that. That just like destroys you, you know. That can only happen so much to me before I was just like, you know, yeah, no, let's just not do this anymore. I love how I've already given up drawing hands. Just kidding, it's not giving up drawing hands, I promise. Don't leave. See, we're gonna draw this hand. This arm has a hand. See, this arm has hand. So please don't. Okay. I don't know how I'm gonna draw this hand at all. 'Cause it's like doing like... okay. This one I was not clear at all what I wanted. Maybe like this with the thumb. On Instagram stories feature. Ooh. That sounds... I've tried to do that before. I've done it like once. I should try again. I will try again. Just like the fact that I have to use my fingers to draw. I used to do that. I used to use my fingers to draw. And let's just say it was a, not a good phase in my, that's like when I was first starting out with just doing digital art in general, so I have to cut myself some slack there. But it was not great. But I was using like an iPad then, so drawing like on your phone with your finger just sounds like a nightmare. Like, that just sounds so bad. That just doesn't sound fun to me. I know. I like drawing things in like perspective now, and it destroys my brain. My brain is so destroyed. Or at least I've been trying to, like, the more lines you add, the more it looks like it's in perspective, and then you're like, heck, I did this to myself, didn't I? But yeah, you can like make the head a box, and then it looks like it's coming forward, and then it's like, what? Why did I do this? See, look, watch. Well, maybe it's not really that cool, but I like making the head a box, just so I can be like, look, it's a box. Okay. This hand's cool. That's fun. Let's draw not a person. Let's draw hands. We can do the draw overs later. Now I'm just gonna start being very helpful and very good for stream, and I'm just gonna look at my own hand and start drawing it. Probably. Well, no, we can look at photos, I guess. Ugh. Okay. Bam. Well, I'm gonna draw for them. We've got square, other not square, your cylinder thing happening, right? Cylinder. Though I'm not drawing like a cylinder because that's way too much work. And then you've got your thing, and then you've got your one part of your mitten, your other part of your mitten, your one part of your mitten, which is like where that first joint is, and then the other part is where the tip is of the fingers. And then you've got your win and daddy one fingy outie happening right here and here, and then you've got your thumb, which I kind of think of as like this now. You do like that, and then you just kind of curve, or like that, and then like that, and then you do like the wedge like that, and then you sort of have a thumb. It's sort of there. Okay, now that I just scribbled all over this hand, let's see. Him. Do-do-do. Okay, so we've got our second layer, then we've got like our third layer happening here, and then we've got the win and daddy one fingy outie, so it doesn't apply to any rules of physics. Well, I mean, you can see I turned on this layer a lot, but you can see that we've got like one here and two there. So we've got like one here, and then two there. That's going back like this. And then this one, they're all right there. This one's out more, and it's like 1, 2. So 1, 2, to get 3. And then I'm just saying words, you know, just to make it sound like I'm doing stuff. Okay. This is just me talking to myself, and you're here watching, so. Got the thumb triangle, then you've got just like yeah, just say things until something starts happening. Or shut up like I was doing and try to concentrate, which might work, but I don't know. Usually I've learned that the less I think about things, the better they turn out, because I overthink everything. But when it comes to art, I do actually need to think, and that's the one time where I'm like, ugh, thinking. It depends. But that's a hand, sort of. I mean, I didn't really follow. I just don't like moving them out of the freaking thing. Okay, maybe this, let's look at this one. Maybe this one's actually easier to tell what's happening. And I'm erasing all my hard work of lines. Okay, let's get a little closer to this hand. Excuse me. So we've got, I'm breaking this down again just so I know what's happening. Box, cylinder. Look, I can make it 3D. Wow. Okay, whatever. It would actually be more like that. Then you have circle. You can break it down like circle, 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 line, circle, line, circle. For hands, personally, that way just doesn't, it kind of just confuses me. But you can also, like we saw in the other thing, you can do, if you find the things, you can just, the joints, wherever those lines appear, you can just do that. This one's a little unclear. It's probably like here somewhere, and that one's back there. Okay, let's try that one. Now we're going to box thing. I'm gonna get quiet and see if I can do this. Step 1, try to draw a hand. Step 2, keep trying until it kind of looks like a hand. Step 3, do the same for the other hand. Exactly. It's the same thing with everything. You just keep trying until it sort of looks like it. And then, if it's the eyes, you just do one eye, and then easy, you just do the other one. Like, it's not even a problem, obviously. But, you know. Okay. I just said I wasn't gonna try to do it this, or that I don't like doing it this way, but we're gonna see if it helps me out, actually. Because, like, once you've got this down, it's kind of, you do what you want, I think. Let's see if I can make it look like a hand. We are on step 2 now of your step, your 3-step method, Silent Wings. I feel like I'm a little too close to the thing right there. Yeah, a lot of people do recommend using like a brush that I'm like, this is like the most, I have it as my sketch, but this one, the Crack 2, is also my sketch. It's the one, um, but yeah, I go through, not phases, I just go through whatever I'm drawing with, but, um, for me, I just don't like drawing really, like, I don't like using that small of a line. So sometimes I get kind of stuck. But yes, people do recommend. I don't know why I said people, because I don't remember which artist on the internet said to do that. But they do recommend when you start off, even painting, they say to just start off. Some say to just start off with like a no pressure kind of thing. I think it helps you for sure to be more precise, more like sure of your lines, because like I'm undoing stuff just so that I'm not having my lines like this, which I don't ever draw like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do. No. Don't you ever. Just confidence. That's why, yeah, for sure for me, drawing traditionally, I have a lot more confidence, because you're holding it with your hand, you can feel it. But with this, it's like, digital, it's like imagination, and I don't have one of those, so, but I do, sort of, because this is definitely not what the hand that I'm referencing looks like. It's called winging it, but I'm saying it's imagination. Bam. Okay, hand. Okay, hand. Whatever. I'm done with that one. That one can go away and burn and die. Okay. Now we're gonna go to what I actually probably should have. Unless I have one more. One more. Then we're gonna go back to me looking at my own hand and just drawing what I see, which really is like the best way. In my opinion, maybe it'll change in like 10 minutes when I actually draw it. But like, doesn't that make the most sense? Whenever I can, I do try to. Yeah. If it works, it works. If it works, it works. They don't have to know how you did anything in art. That's why you always take references. Literally, my camera roll is questionable, just because of it's just me doing poses, just for whenever I have to take photos and everything. But like once I started using references, like really using references, it's such a game changer. But you have to take good references. No, you can't just take any old references. No. They must be good. They're not good, like why did you even bother, Here, like I can show you. I want to show this off because I've been working on it. Not this one. Don't look at that one. Oh wait, no, this one works. That's the one I wanted. Okay. But like this drawing, like I'm still working on it and it's gonna be in a video. So, ooh, sneak peek. I'm doing this the weirdest way possible. Let me move my mouse over. Boom. What was I gonna? I love doing like 5 millions. When I'm doing a big illustration or something I want to look good, which is usually the only time I draw, now, unless I do stream like we're doing right now, is I work on something and make it look like very, like so this blue guy on the right, he was like the first one I did. And I was like, oh, I can just make everyone look like him. And then, like, they got progressively worse. And so I decided, oh, okay, let me actually try to make this look really good, because that's what I want to do. So, like, here is my actually, I have even rougher than this of each of, well, no, for the red girl, I don't, yeah, no, so, this is the roughest version of each of these people in this drawing. Then I went and did a background because I was procrastinating doing the actual people, and I'll probably go do that, fix that later. Just because line art takes so much for me. Then I have, if we look in here, I have a white version of everyone where I actually went through and did more brain stuff, where I used my brain. It made sure the poses looked a little bit better. I mean, this girl's pose changes a lot just because, and then these two will change too. But look, dude's pretty good. And then his shoes will look better once I color and everything. But then her, I realized her pose was very awkward, and it just didn't make sense. So I went and took a photo, and I still have to adjust a bit, but that's what that is. That's why, it's great. Oh, I'm glad. I'm surprised I had helpful tips. Wow. Yes, I'm glad you were able to join us, and I hope you can come again another time. I'm doing these. I'm gonna try to do streams more, maybe, until I can gather people. Not really gather people, but not. I'm not gathering with. Well, I mean, I just need to get people on a call, basically. And asking people to collab is a lot of pressure. But yes, have a good day. I did this wrong. It should be. See, this hand doesn't have the whole thing going on. But if it did, it would be like... Ooh, yeah, steampunk. Let's go, steampunk. I really wanted to, I was like cyberpunk, steampunk, but steampunk just... it's just, it's good. It's good stuff. So yeah, for sure. I've only drawn one thing for Art Fight, and last year, that's Art Fight is when I drew the most stuff, and I was really happy. Well, I was really happy with some of them. So I'm gonna hope to make some more simplified. My goal this year is more, not less. I want to do more stuff than I did last year. I think I did 8 or 9 last year. So I'm gonna 8 or 9 attacks. I'm gonna see if I can do more, and also attack people, mutuals. Yeah, I can get that, but I don't know. Motivation is kind of one of those things where it's there are times where I am genuinely don't want to do anything, and I do understand that, but then there are also times where you just kind of have to do stuff even if you don't want to. I feel like I should draw. I've been working out in the mornings, and I've hated it for the first few days. Well, I didn't hate it, but I was just I don't want to do this. But if you do something enough, it sort of becomes more natural. So that's why I might start doing morning drawing streams, or do nightly or night or something, or whatever time of day. Just doing more streams, because then I have to draw, And if you come and watch, then you sort of have to draw too. So, especially for the art, the reason why that one's Art Fight themed is so that I actually draw stuff for Art Fight. So, I think it's sort of motivation in a way, but for me, I just think of it as forcing myself to do something. So that hand turns out okay. I've been looking at too many hands. Okay. Let us... I'm gonna pull pull up these ones again without my thing, because I really like how these look. And we're gonna yoink them over in the corner. And then where's my math girl? Math. Where's math? Oh, is this one math? This one's probably math. Where's math? I drew math. If you missed the math thing, oh, here's math. Math, okay. We'll go back to this, because this will calm me a little bit, maybe. No. For also back on the art fight with being like motivated, what motivates me, I'm saying motivation in quotes because I don't really, like, just find really cool characters, because I found some cool characters and I was like, I need to draw this, and I actually went and I did a whole like full illustration, and then I realized the person was on my team, and then I got really upset because I was like, I wanted them to attack me back so bad, but just being petty a little bit. But yeah, no, like, just finding, like, I have bookmarks, so next stream we're gonna try to get through all my bookmark people, and then if any of you guys know people that I should attack, or if you want me to attack you, I will try to. But I never finished my drawings because I struggle with coloring. Coloring is, who needs colors, you know? Like, a lot of people can't even see them, so why even do them? Why is this not, there we go. Yeah, no, like, I'm interested into what part of coloring you struggle with. I do too. I think, a good way to, I'm trying to think, if I were telling someone how to color, how would I tell them to color? You could just get really good at line art, or you could just do sketches. Like, let me show, like, the most recent attack, the only attack I've done this year, and I'm gonna do all of mine probably this year in this sort of style, just because it's the easiest. See, like, this is super simple, where this probably took me, like 30 minutes, maybe. That's probably maybe it probably didn't take me that long. But I'm gonna probably do a lot of mine in this sort of, like, just this style, sort of. But yeah. Basically I only draw fan art, so it's hard for me to draw characters outside of certain media. I feel that because that was me, like, 2017, 2018, like, I only drew fan art, and then I don't know how I think I just kind of grew. I was only in, like, well, I keep on hitting my desk, I'm sorry. There was only, like, one fandom I was really in, and then once I kind of, like, left that fandom, it made it a lot, like, my brain was like, what do I draw now? And then I just kind of, like, started making, I might have started making my own characters. I don't really do that, though. I don't know, I guess make your own characters might work, or if you just, like, start to force, like, right now, I don't know what I'm drawing, you know? But, like, who I'm drawing. I think a part of that could just be, like, drawing random people you see, or, like, just drawing random things in your sketchbook and not making them people, like, characters, just making them whatever. Like, if I go through my most recent sketchbook I've been keeping, like, it's a toss-up. Like, sometimes I'll make a good-looking person, character thing, or I'll make, like, garbage, and then that's just what happens when you play the I don't know what I'm drawing game. well, line art, if you can get good line art, then I mean, like, that's awesome, because I just don't have the, I see, like, I'm putting myself in a box by saying I don't have the patience. I'm trying to get myself to learn the patience and enjoy line art, the long, tedious process of line art. See, this is sort of line art right here. I just have to put myself in the zone for line art. But also, like, I like the way that line art looks when it's really clean, but also for my art, I kind of like when it I like how it looks when it's looser. But I mean, if you can do really good line art, you could always just do, like, one color stuff, you know, just color the line art one color, or you can do, like, black and white or something. If you're struggling for, like, I guess when, is it, like, picking colors? If it's picking colors, use a color palette. Like, for mermaid, that's all I did. Mermaid, my recipe was look at prompt, maybe. If not, look at prompt. If I didn't look at prompt, I would go to Pinterest, find an image, draw that image, give them a tail, maybe look at references of how I wanted to do the tail. Then I would go to colors, and then, which is a website, and it, like, randomly generates a color palette. I would randomly generate one that I liked, and then I would use that color palette to draw the character, and that's literally how I did Mermaid. And it made my life easier because, like, I didn't have to think about the whole, like, what colors I needed to choose. So if color is a problem, either draw something that already has a palette, or you can always do, like, the whole, like, one layer gradient over MLE until the Phantom 9. Now I do Genshin stuff. Yeah, Genshin, I did video on that. Those characters have really detailed designs, so that's all I know. If you're drawing something that already has a color palette, you can always just do, like, flat colors. Because if you have really good line art and you're doing flat colors, it should still look really good. It's all, like, it took me a while to get to where I kind of like what I do for, what I do for coloring. Basically, you know, it's kind of just art, at least digital art in the way that we kind of do now. It's just, like, find a formula for how you want to do everything, and then put all those formulas together, and then you get art. Or you just do it differently every single time because you're too lazy to stick to the formula. Yeah, just do art for fun. That's all this is. This is all just a fun, good time. I was gonna draw one of my characters, but then I got distracted. Boom. Pulling up reference so I know what they look like because I don't memorize. Let's go to the hand so that I'm actually drawing a hand, so that the title is not completely wrong. It's raining outside right now, and it sounds great. Just wanted to say that. That's so beautiful. I wish Fire Alpaca had vector layers. Like, if Fire had... I can't speak right now. If Fire Alpaca had vector layers, I would be very happy. Then I wouldn't be as mad about doing line art. But the fact that there's not vector layers just makes my life 10 times harder. And the fact that it doesn't have a dark mode also makes my eyes hurt. I will try using black and white, see how it looks. If it does not work for me, I'll try using a palette. Thanks for the help. Of course! Yeah, I think you can also do, I don't know. My main savior for getting out of Phantom Cover Zone is one of my followers. Yeah, just force people to tell you what to draw, and then, draw it, and then you'll be good. Yeah, that's... I think maybe also drawing stuff that, like, you wouldn't draw ever. Like, just drawing objects. Like, for me, whenever I go, like, when I was at places for vacation, if I had the chance, I would sit down and just draw the objects I saw around me. So, like, I'm not drawing people, so that's not normally what I would do. But, it's good to draw anything. Because then you kind of get out of that, like, oh, I only draw one thing. And that's another way to push yourself out of your comfort zone. I don't know. I feel like this looks very off, but whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We'll just go back to the way it was before. Call it a day. Now, if I was actually making this a real thing, I would go and I would take a reference for this right now. That's what I would do. But we aren't doing that right now because YOLO. So no, because I'm streaming, and then that would require me to go and leave you guys, and that's not what the whole point is. So we just get weird wobbly hand for now. Also, another tip is that your hand is pretty much the size of your head. So I just thought of that because I was like, wait, hold on. This dude's head is huge. So his hand should be big too. I mean, it's not like perfect, but you know, a lot of people your hands are supposed to be like roughly the size of your head. I'm going through a blocky moment right now where I just want to draw everything really geometric. Yeah, I like that. Isn't that fun here? Okay. Dang, that rain's really coming down now. Okay. Now we will go back to drawing hands. Sad. Thank you. I've just started drawing hair like this. Like this is like this like if I yes, like I just love that. But it's also like I did this girl's over here. Her hair over here is spiky. Or not girl, it's not a girl. Um yes. It's a good time. I love it. I just don't know how to do it consistently like anything, but it's okay. Yes, I will try to do more hair like this because it's fun. Thank you. Now I don't know. Okay, hands. My brain. You guys are distracting me. Stop it. Stop it. Okay. Are you guys drawing right now? Or are you just watching me draw? I never like really understood, even when I first started like doing speed paint stuff, I never really understood how cool it was to watch people draw until I like watched people draw in person. I'm very much like a in-person kind of person, if that makes sense. I don't like as I'm streaming right now. Like I prefer to talk to people in person and stuff like that. But like watching someone work on something and seeing something go from nothing to something is really cool. It's really cool in person too. It's just cool, you know? Especially if you're there to see them be like, does this look good? Does this not look good? Should I change this? There's something about that that's very, very exciting. That's good. That's good. You know, nothing, no drawing is ever finished. Deep. That's a deep one for you. That one's for free. Yeah, try coloring. If you do, I'm guessing, yeah, you do digital art probably. So just go for it. And also, if you're gonna do black and white, if you're gonna do like monochrome, black and white, whatever, you can also, I don't know if I have it here, for Megumi, with this dude. I started off black and white, whoa, and then I just plopped on blue because I was just gonna have him blue. But you can, what's cool with black and white is, or yeah, if you can decide what tones you want to be, like what you want to stand out the most. So like if I look right up here, this guy, what stands out to me the most is his hair and his shirt and his skateboard. So you can always flip those colors around to get more interesting contrast and make sure everything doesn't blend in. That's also like sometimes people who paint digitally, they'll start in grayscale and then they'll move to, that's what it's called, grayscale. They'll start with grayscale and then they'll move to color, which is pro tip as well. It really just kind of depends on how much contrast you want in your image, or if you want certain areas to be the focus. Because like some drawings and paintings, like they just don't work if you take out color, which doesn't mean that they're worse than the other ones. It just means that it's, you know, maybe not as effective as portraying what it's trying to portray. My art advice and art tips comes out in just like bursts of remembering stuff. you paint, you just go for it. That's cool too. I was talking, I guess, in the digital sense, but people do like grayscale traditionally too. But for me, I find when I'm painting traditionally, I kind of just go with the flow because it's just like relaxing. Digitally, I don't paint digitally. Or no, I do sometimes. I haven't in the recent while. I have this year. That's a hand. It's a hand. Okay. But yeah. Another hand. Also, right now, I'm just doing kind of like quick poses with my hands. That one looks really weird. Okay. Whew. I wanted to be an art YouTuber for the longest time, but I never find motivation to find something to talk about. Could you give me some tips? Of course, anything to avoid drawing. I'm gonna take a little break. Just drawing. So you can have my full attention to answer this. Motivation to find something to talk about. Could you give some tips? Well, I'm not someone who rambles about it's hard. Well, it's harder for me to get me to ramble on about something, like my friend Q Nikki, who I did a collab with. Yes, I'm plugging her right now. If you watch her videos, because she does stuff sort of similar to what I do a little bit, she like rambles on about her characters, and I can sort of ramble about my characters, and she also rambles about whatever. So I can't really do that. I have to like script a lot of the stuff I'm talking about, unless I'm really passionate about something or I can find something to talk about. So whenever you find yourself maybe talking with a friend or something, and you're like, oh my gosh, I could talk about this for hours, that's, you can make a little note about that. A lot of people, talk about, if I'm thinking about just in a general art community sense sort of thing, people talk about, they're like, sometimes people will talk about a story, and then they'll be doing a speed paint, or, they'll be talking about, it's either like a story, drama, or like teaching you how to actually draw what they're doing. There's, so you can kind of choose a pathway. Do you want to be more educational? Do you want to be more entertainment? I guess my first thing would just to be like start, just make videos and then see what you like. Like for me, I have been doing, not on this channel, but I've been doing YouTube for a long time. Let's put the math person back up because they're cool. It just takes time to find something you like. Like, I for sure am still like, I don't know what to make. So that's kind of where I am. Like, I have a lot of ideas, but actually putting the ideas into motion, you never find motivation to find something to talk about. I would just talk about whatever is interesting to you, because like my book videos, like those videos I don't script because I just ran about the book, so you could like to do that for a fandom or something like that. Just find something where you talk about it. Yeah, no, for sure. Starting is the hardest part. That's why you just start. You just gotta go for it. And your first video is not gonna be great. So just maybe it is, but it's not gonna be your best. So just get that their first videos out of the way until you can start to figure out what you want to do, and go from there. Ooh, I hope that made sense. I kind of ramble, even though I don't ramble, but I ramble. I've got stuff going on up here, just words, I'm gonna see if I can summarize again just for my brain to feel like I answered that. First tip, start. Second tip is to, hold on. Oh boy. I'll be right back. Sorry, I'm alive. My car is getting worked on, so I had to make sure we're all good. Great. So, step one. We're gonna write this down. Okay, one, start. You can read one. Hold on. I'll try again. Let's try again. Okay. 1. Oh, that's worse. 1, start. 2, copy. 3, freestyle. Yeah, that STYLA. Free. I can't. That's the best you're gonna get. Okay, but what I mean by that is, you could do those, and I guess you would kind of copy. Well, whatever. So just start by doing whatever you would want to see, or whatever you think people would want to see, and then copy, as in don't directly copy, but if there's someone who your channel or you really like as far as their channel, do what they do, but make it your own. And then after you've done a good amount of copying, but not copying, but also just starting, getting off the ground, and then seeing maybe what other people like what gets you more views or more engagement, then you can freestyle from there. That's it. Yeah. Right now I'm in my you just kind of go back and forth between these three, basically. I have a video idea, which someone's already done now. So my Genshin video, let's go, because that's what it is. My Genshin video, that's basically Drawfee, and I mentioned that too. I was like, it's basically Drawfee, but it's me and my friend, and it's lower quality. But I actually have a video in my thing where I wanted to do the same thing with Genshin, but make it VTubers, which Drawfee did. So you're gonna have stuff like that happen, but and I'll probably still do that too, but I just need to find someone to talk about VTubers with. So yeah, because the collab videos are super fun, and I think they're more entertaining because it's hard for me to be entertaining. Okay. We're probably gonna be ending soon. I'll color this guy in because that'll make me happy. Oh, you did! That's awesome. Yeah, I saw that it was doing surprisingly well, and I was like, whoa, people liked that. I should do more. And that's kind of that's basically how YouTube is. And I guess the rest of the internet, but especially with YouTube. If people like that, do more of it. For me, there's some videos where people liked it, but I didn't at the time I liked doing it, but I don't want to do it again. My animatic videos, those do really well. Some of them have, but they take so much work, and I'm not in a place where what I envision in my mind is not what I create for those videos, and so I just don't want to do those anymore. Especially because that's not what I want my channel to be about. Yeah, thank you. Yes, those Bim Bam animatics are they're great, and I do have more on my list to do, but the amount of attention and dedication those take because I really like doing the long like the long bits. It's a lot, you know. So, yes, thank you. I have been working harder. I've been working hard-ish to improve my art. Yeah, the Genshin video was really simple to edit too. So, that's another positive, is it? I don't have to spend as much time editing. Just because I wanted to edit it more, but I just need to, that's one of the things I really want to work on is my editing. Because I want to make it more interesting, but for long form content, is it really worth adding, like, I guess, memes and stuff to it? I did like one thing at one point in that video. I would have done more if I just, like, had the edge. I don't know. It's kind of, YouTube is basically just like, and just social media, just doing so, but YouTube, you know, you make a video and then it does really well and then you're like, wow, I didn't try though, and then you try really hard on one video and it doesn't do well. So you kind of learn. You're just like, okay, you win some, you lose some. For me, as long as I'm happy with what I made, then it doesn't matter to me. Like, and then sometimes they do well after a while. Sometimes it just takes a while for a video to take off. So like my book things don't usually do too well now, but like my first one did pretty well, and I was like, wow. And then my artful video, I did actually, that one I kind of just like worked on really hard because I was really motivated on the topic, and it turned out well. I hope you guys are enjoying this copyright free music. It's great. I'm using multiply, but it's, you can like barely see the thing. Sad. Okay. Ooh, the 100 heads challenge. Ooh, I kind of like it without the sketch. Is that, I'm assuming that's where you just draw like 100 heads. I could. I do like challenging myself sometimes. Ooh, that didn't turn out well. I've got a video similar to that in my pocket somewhere. I feel like I should know that, but I don't. I'm guessing it's just a drawing 100 heads, yes. That would make sense. Or maybe is it like from different angles? Or is it... Or is it like doing it in a certain amount of time? Because I feel like that's a thing too. Now I must look this up, and I know you're probably gonna explain it to me, but oh, you have a time limit. You have a time limit. Oh, 100 heads in 10 days. Oh, that's a lot of heads in a short amount of time. That's pretty swag. I like that. I might do that. Thank you. I might seriously do that. 10 days is not a lot of time. And I could fill up a sketchbook, like, really quick. I've been trying to fill up a sketchbook. Currently, I have 1, 2, 3 sketchbooks going at the same time, and that's not okay. So I need to get one of them. I need to throw one of them out. I really want to throw 2 of them out, but I'm not that mean yet, so they're allowed to stay. I should do that. That's fun. That sounds fun. If I find the time, aka if I force myself to do it, I do plan on doing it. I plan on doing, once I reach a certain goal, I plan on doing a another draw in another artist style thing. Or maybe I could do the 100 heads. I don't know. I just want to do some sort of challenge when I reach that, just because, to be like, hey, look, I can do art. I guess, I don't know. I kind of like this. Wait, hold on. I kind of like this. I'm on my 7th sketchbook in the last 3 years, and I want to stop my current one and start a new one, but I'm so close to finishing it. Yeah, finish it. Really good ways to fill up sketchbooks are quick poses, or doing the whole head thing would work too. Is that the darkest we can get? Oh, I started out really dark with his hair then. That's my bad. Maybe for the next stream? Totally, we could do a head drawing stream. For sure. Maybe 100. Because I saw one video, as in, like, I didn't click on it because I didn't watch it, where the dude did, like, a certain amount of, let me see. Uh, 24-hour drawing. 12-hour. I can draw hands for 12 hours. Yeah, so we could do 24 hours. I'm not going to stream for 24 hours, but I could stream for a few hours and draw heads or hands or something. Dang. That's a long time. That's a long, long, long time. Yeah, I draw hands for 12 hours. Yeah, for sure we could totally do a stream where heads, I can draw heads. One thing I can draw is heads, for sure, dude. They're fun. I like drawing them. Yeah, we could do... I would stream, like, this weekend, but it's looking pretty packed this weekend. And also I'm recording this weekend, so, like, literally what I'm gonna do is, sleep? Who needs it? I do, desperately. I'm a grandma. I'm equivalent to a grandma, because I sleep like, oh, I want overlay. Is it really gonna do what I want it to do? No, because this color's too dark. This color's not the darkest black though, is it? I guess it is. Okay. I want add then? Yeah, add. Sleep, who needs it? I do, desperately. Okay, hold on. Whoopsies. Everything's fine. Okay. My car was brought back to me. Yay. Okay. Who needs sleep? No. Who needs sleep? What? Sleep. Whatever. Okay. So, speaking of sleep, not really at all. I'm gonna end pretty soon. I'm gonna finish coloring this rocker dude. My little rocker dude. And then, well, we will call it a stream. We might not call it a day. I might come back and stream later. Really just depends on how everything goes, but yeah. Okay. Let's put this guy in a shirt. I was gonna put him, but you know when you just like forget to draw a line right there? And then you're like, whoops, you're supposed to be wearing a shirt. Awkward. That's what happened right there. So, boop. There we go. And then bam, now you've got shirt. You're welcome. The only thing that's really satisfying about line art is that you can color easily. I can't color easily. I have to actually color like a child. But that's okay. Doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo. Also, if it looks like I'm grabbing these colors from outer space, I have a reference right here, but Fire Alpaca is weird and you can like hover your references in like a separate little thingy. And so that's where I'm grabbing my colors from, not the Abyss, but rather a palette. Well, actually, I'm looking at a reference of this character, my boy Dante, my favorite child. Is that too much? Nah, that's fine. It's just enough. It's just enough. Woo! Oh, he looks pretty. He looks like a pretty princess. Okay. That wasn't the goal, though. I did like the way I did those eyes, though. So, let's go back and do that. Oh wait, math 6. I can color the math 6 in. Probably nothing else though. Bam. That's art for you guys. That's it for today. We've had some fun. We've done some cool stuff. We drew Dante, my favorite child. If you don't know who he is, you can go check out my... Oh, that's something I need to... we need to talk about that eventually. Is my... What's it called? my 2021 Art Improvement Challenge series of videos, which have not happened in a while, but I could do a January or July. Ooh, July. I could do a July one, and I probably should. Just to show you guys what's up. But I mean, art fight is kind of my thing for this month. Yes, I would love to see your color progress. Yes, I'm curious to see how that's going. We've done some good stuff today, people. We destroyed math. We had a conversation with hands. We sort of got places with hands, and well, I'll continue to work on this. It just takes practice, just takes time and energy and effort and all those fun words. So I will give you guys. I will say goodbye, bye, and see you next time. Bye.